Hey, welcome back. Welcome to another Tales from the Workshop from Mr. Jones Watches. This week we're going to take a look at Tadaima and how a watch can evolve even once it's part of the permanent collection. So Tadaima was designed for us back in 2023 by Yo Hosamaida. This is the limited edition version that originally came out, and it's a kind of nostalgic piece for Yo, who is originally from Tokyo but now based in London, so it's kind of her hometown. So on Tadaima, the bird indicates the minutes and then the hours are shown in the window of the skyscraper, and the whole scene is watched over by this cat that's sitting in this kind of window frame that's around the edge of the glass. For the reissue, we really wanted to kind of open up that cityscape and make it feel as kind of large as possible. So we took the decision to omit the cat and the window frame from the reissue. So this is the current permanent collection version of Tadaima, and we've just focused in on those sort of essential parts like the bird for the time telling and the cityscape. One of the things I've had in the past year from doing the in-person watch shows like Wind Up Watch Fair is I've met quite a number of people who have asked about the cat and whether it was coming back or why it was omitted from the reissue. Reflecting on it, we also felt that I guess that there's a bit of sort of narrative richness that's been lost once the cat isn't there. There's this really nice sort of narrative thing between the domesticated cat and the wild bird. One's kind of captive and the other's free. So we spoke to Yo and we asked her to work up some different cats for the revised version of the permanent collection Tadaima. So we decided to omit the window frame still. Like, we felt that wasn't the most important part of it, and it was a bit jarring with the rest of the design. So this is one of the cat profiles that Yo drew up that we've sampled, and here's another. What we noticed though is that with the bird still at the same size as on the current permanent collection version, there's a point where it disappears more or less entirely behind the cat, and that's obviously unsatisfactory. You can't have it so that you can't see the minutes at all at certain points. We've done some playing around with different scales of bird, and so on this one the bird is slightly reduced in size, but it's still it sits quite uncomfortably behind the cat, like it more or less disappears from view, and we can't really pull it much closer to the centre because we want to keep the bird clear of that skyscraper that sits at the sort of high point of the horizon there. So the compromise that we've reached, and we think this is the final version that we'll go for, is to kind of reduce in scale the bird even a bit further, but also reduce the size of the cat. And I guess it feels a bit more like the bird is part of that landscape now. Like, arguably on the current permanent collection version, the bird is very large, sort of relative to the landscape. And yeah, we're really happy now that we've got the cat back in there, that nice sort of narrative interplay between wild animal and domesticated animal, and still the proportions of everything feel harmonious and correct. So our hope is to have this one ready within the next few weeks. What we're thinking to do at the same time is to offer a glass replacement service for anyone who has the existing Tadaima and who would like the cat to be on their watch. We'll offer a service where they can send in their watch and we'll swap over the glass free of charge, so everyone can enjoy the cat and Tadaima in this revised form. I hope it was an interesting little glimpse into what we get up to here this week. I'll look forward to hearing your thoughts and comments down below, and I'll see you next week.